Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the VPG Esports Premier. Is the debut here, Season 10. Wow, double digits, the big 1-0 for the Esports Premier. And another fantastic season, loads of new teams ready to go. And obviously, can't wait to bring you the first game of the season, Fenerbahce versus Falcons. Should be a great game. Obviously, just waiting for them to kick off now, get into game, and then we will swing right over there. We don't have the team lineups for Falcons, but we do have the lineup for Fenerbahce. They're going for a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, or in Turkish, apparently compact. But either way, goalkeeper Berisha, right back Farouk, left back Luke 44X. The two centre backs, we've got Tyrone and Charisma, CDM, CC22, right mid Birchie, left mid Warren, Cam Pulgish, and the ever present striking duo of Ipan and Emre. The two, ever present players in that Fenerbahce lineup. Be interesting to see how they do get on this season. It was a rocky start for them in season 9, but obviously hoping that they can improve compared to last time out. They finished 8th last season, about 10 points away from a pretty decent finish. So it was very tight in that top half of the table. I think there was something like, I don't know, 6 points difference between 2nd and 8th. So very close. But coming on into season 10, I think we should probably try to have a look at some of the new players, some of the new teams joining us in the league, and let's have a look at that right now, shall we? So we've got Digital Sports returning, Reader Road, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, joining the league, potentially for the first time I'm seeing them. Poise, our returning champions, who will be in action later on this evening after this first game. Fenerbahce, who obviously we'll be seeing in a few moments' time. Regnum Karya, seen them, I think it was either in the Europa E-League, the Europe E-League or the Champions E-League, I can't remember which one. Famalicão, we've got Dautsu Esports, PMI, VFL 1848, Fox, and we've got Falcons, Juventus Bucharest, or Bucharesti, 13 Utopic, Flair, SV Volt Berkheim, we've got Thunder AUK, we've got PTR, previously PTR Rangers, we've got Ultra Instinct in there, Saf Prolific returning, Noctem FG, we've got Soldiers, Mercier, Marcio, Black Panther Esport, Bloodline FIFA, and Club Esport to Europa. Lots of big names, lots of returning names to the Esports Premier, and obviously can't wait to bring these games to every single one of you. But we are moments away from getting into our first game of the Esports Premier season. Just waiting on the invite being sent out, and then we'll get straight into game. But the second game that we've got coming up tonight will be Flair versus the returning champions Poise, hoping to start their campaign off well and look to retain their championship gold. We'll have to see if they can do so. But I'm seeing in chat that Fenerbahce are ready. Falcons, they've said they're ready, but haven't asked for the invite to be sent out quite yet. So we're just waiting on that, and then we will get straight into game. But been very, very, it's been a really good time for pro clubs, honestly, since we have had the Esports Premier break. We've had the Europe E-League, we've had some of those games going on, the Champions E-League also going on at the same time. Obviously, a lot of content creators flooding to pro clubs, and obviously VPG, we've always been there as the esports stuff for pro clubs, and we're really happy to see everybody enjoying the game as much as we are and we do. But what we're going to do is we're going to throw it to a quick break, a very, very small one, while we wait for Falcons to get ready, because I'm not too sure what's going on, but yeah, we need to get back to them whenever they get back. So we'll see you in a couple of moments' time. We'll just be a few moments. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I do apologise for the delays, but we are now ready to go between Fenerbahce and Falcons. Falcons just taken a little bit too long. Not too sure what they were doing, but we are ready to go now and get underway with this one. Fenerbahce going to be in their Fenerbahce kits, and Falcons going to be in the Real Madrid home kit. Let's see how this one goes. Fenerbahce, obviously one of the biggest teams in VPG over such a long period of time. We'll have to see how they get on against the Italian side here today. Going to be an interesting one for sure, as Fenerbahce look to go and improve on their Season 9 efforts and potentially see if they can maybe go ahead and win it all. But just quickly doing the team sheet checks, making sure everybody's got the right heights, as always. But here we go, we are underway. Juro leaves it back to Page. Seba, Jacob Flight. A few names in here for the Falcons side that I'm sure you will recognise. Anu being one of them. Luke. Gives it to Warren. Using that pinged pass plus. Warren. Nice pass out wide to Luke, who uses that explosive double step over, runs forward. Gino manages to get it away momentarily. Birchie with a power shot, fake cancel into the whip to the back post, where Juro just manages to get it behind for a corner kick. Very dangerous start for Fenerbahce. Maybe looking for that front post nod on from the centre back. Yeah, played it in, nods it on. Quaresma into the back of the net. I'm not too sure who it was that got the final touch, but that is a trademark goal from Fenerbahce, and that will be the 1-goal lead. And I think it might be the man, the myth, the legend himself. I think it might be Ipan that's managed to get that one into the back of the net to start things off. Fenerbahce taking the lead. And yeah, I think it might just have been, yeah, Ipan with the first goal of the game. Lovely set piece. Something we see from a lot of teams, sitting on that, right on the edge of the line, waiting to receive the ball, nod it on to a teammate for a fairly simple tap in. Luke, nice skill. Juro manages to win the ball back. Luke puts in a tackle and it goes behind for a goal kick. Lighty. Gino. Lighty once again playing it around the back here for Falcons, the Italian side. Obviously, free agency just passed here in VPG. Hopefully, you know, if you wanted to find yourself a team, you found yourself one now in the top flight. But if not, then make sure to join the VPG Discord, get into the recruitment section, the recruitment channel, free agents, find yourself a team. As it says it in the bottom right hand corner, it is where the champions play. Top flight of virtual pro gaming, top flight of pro clubs. It does not get any better. Fulgish. Anu with the tackle, goes into touch. And Luke is on that throw-in. Good tackle from Page. It's a really nice ball over the top. Found Jacob. Quaresma comes across, does really well. I do recall Quaresma. I don't know if he was playing for Fenerbahce last season, but I can't remember if he always played centre-back or not. Either way, another player that, you know, we've been seeing for a long time in VPG. Pino, Seba. Build-up plays looking good here for the Italian side. Just trying to break down the defence of Fenerbahce. Always going to be difficult. Luke, nice pass out to Fulgish. They've broken the lines here. Now it's Emre. Birchie. Farouk. Now it's Ipan on the ball, looking to make something happen. Double step over into the speed boost. Did take a little bit of a knock, but not enough to set him off. Enough to get a penalty. Laurie. Good tackle from, I think that was from Quaresma. Hard to tell without the names above heads. Fulgish over the top, ball play to Ipan! And he's done it again. The first game of the VPG Esports Premier, and he's already got 2 goals, starting himself off well here in the first game of the season. Fenerbahce 2-0. And they're going to be over the moon with this. Cracking start. Obviously, if you are new to VPG, if you don't know what the Esports Premier is, $3,000, £3,000, one of those currencies in cash prizes to be earned. Obviously, you know, the higher up you finish, the more you're going to get. Plenty up for grabs if you can cement yourself as one of the top teams in the league. Just realised the game volume may be a little bit quiet. There we go, that should be a bit better. Oh, Warren, a little bit of a miscue there on the kick. Goes out into touch for a Falcons throw-in. Anu. Won it back well here. Falcons. Laurie, though, takes it out wide, looking for a pass into the middle, finds Juro, reverse elastico. Somehow they managed to keep it in there, Fenerbahce. VC24 and the goalkeeper doing well. Not wanting it to go behind for a corner kick, not wanting to Falcon have any big chances. Ipan on a brace, on for a hat-trick now. Will he get it in this game? Will he get a hat-trick in the first Premier game of the season? We'll have to see. It would be very impressive, I have to say. Lighty. Albivic. Back to Lighty. As Falcons moving the ball faster, trying to catch Fenerbahce off guard. Pepino. Farouk does knock it behind. Goes for a corner kick here. Big chance for Falcons to get themselves back into this game if they can find the correct corner routine. Berisha, though, finds it. Makes the save. Cleared away by Fenerbahce. Birchie nods it on. Pino now. As the half-time whistle goes. Rapinho couldn't bring the ball forward fast enough. We're going at the half-time break. Fenerbahce 2, Falcons 0. Great start to the game for the Turkish side, scoring that early goal from Ipan at that corner. And the second goal, again, from Ipan. A lovely... It was a volley. Kind of went up for it. The goalkeeper came out. He got there first. Yeah, really good start to the game for the Turkish side. They will be wanting to continue going forward. They will be wanting to continually improve this season, and in all honesty, they're going to be hoping to win the whole thing. Zejlan, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Supporting Fenerbahce in the comments. What's up, my man? Good start to the game for Fenerbahce. 2-0. Second half. Can Falcons find a way back into it, or will Fenerbahce continue to not dominate this game, but improve? And oh my word, Ipan, you beast. Green time finish on the volley. Makes it look easy. It's definitely not, but he makes it look just routine for him. The greenie on the volley. What can you say about that, man? He's got a hat-trick inside the first 50 minutes, and they've scored again. They've come straight back down the other end from kickoff, and they are not messing around here, Fenerbahce. Another fantastic goal. And that one will be the fourth. That one will be the one to put the nail in the coffin here for Falcons. No way to come back now. I think that was Birchie with the goal. I could be wrong. Fairly certain. Ipan looking to drive through. Falls to him again. Pulgish wanting to get on the score sheet. Again, green time finish. You don't see these kind of levels of pro club players. Anything but a green time finish. Was it Birchie? It might have been Farouk. It's one of them. One of those two definitely scored that goal. It's kind of hard to tell when the name doesn't pop up right before they put it in, but either way, Fenerbahce running away with this one. We still have more games to come after this one, ladies and gentlemen. We have Poise versus Flair. A little bit of flair there from Epan with the reverse elastico. Anu with the header, but managed to win it here, Falcons. Coming forward with the ball. Anu takes a shot on himself, and Berisha. Yeah, Berisha, one of the best goalkeepers last season in the Esports Premier. Looking to retain that title this season. Him and on him, top players in goal. Oh, and Albi just lets that one run out of play. Corner kick. Tried to get it clear. Unable to do it quick enough. Emre's going to be on this corner. Epan waiting in the middle. Waiting for that nod on. You can see him there just waiting for it. Ball played in. Loru manages to get there, the goalkeeper. Lovely ball. Played long from the goalkeeper. Fenerbahce managed to read that one fairly well. Emre goes backwards. Birchie. Little dink over the top. Pulgish. Seba with the interception. That pass. Pulgish couldn't quite get there. Pino. Foul coming out there from Farouk. Juro. Ball played in. Lovely ball. Farouk wanted to get on the score sheet again. Looking for the OG. But Berisha obviously knew exactly what his teammate wanted to do. Obviously very good communication there from the two players. Something that you absolutely have to have in 11v11 pro clubs. Good communication from the team on what you want to do, where you want to move the ball, who wants to receive the ball. No point in playing in silence when you're all in a call together. Jacob. Oh, it's a nice pass to Anu. Looked for the pass to Juro, but didn't quite work out. Laurie. Good tackle from Warren. They don't get the ball back, though, Fenerbahce. Falcons still got it. Juro again. Looks to run through. Gone back to him. Does a funky turn. Whips it to the back post. Farouk with the aerial plus play style. Cleared away. Foul will come through. A yellow card for Juro. And ball will once again be Falcons. Birchie. Farouk again. To Birchie. Nice driven pass forward to Emre. Epan now gives it to Luke. Falls to Pulgish. That's a penalty. Pulgish goes down. That is a foul for definite. And Emre going to be standing over this ball. Is he going to take it himself or is he going to give it to someone else? He's going to take it himself. Steps up to the plate. Top right. Bins. Easy as that. 5-0. And Fenerbahce have been absolutely fantastic in this game. I wanted to say they've been just smooth sailing. Oh, Berisha needs to be careful. Still not going to score here, Falcons. Balls to Juro. Again, tackled. Still Juro. Look at all the players here for Fenerbahce. Surrounding the box, making sure there's no chance to get through. And if Falcons can't score then, when are they going to score? They're not today, as Fenerbahce have got a 6th. And Epan, you naughty boy, with the gritty, as he gets his 4th. Wow. What a game for the Turkish side. Epan, well, it's just been a fantastic performance by the entire team, not just one man. But you've got to say, he is a special, special player. Seba was the man with the yellow card, not Juro. Red time finish there. Fortunate. Maybe if it was green, would have went in, but a corner now for Falcons. Whipped in. Lighty nods it forward. Birchie with the header away. Epan gets it upfield as Fenerbahce, they want more. They want 7? Surely not. Not with this amount of time left, but you never know. Jacob. Farouk wins it back. Foul, says the referee. So they get a free kick now. Probably will just go short. And they do. Laurie tackled by Farouk. Goes out into touch for a Falcons throw-in. Nodded back. Poise wins the ball off that throw-in. Because he's for a pass out. Charisma. Warren. Birchie. Now it's Poise. Away comes Pepino. CC22 getting stuck in. That should be the full-time whistle. And it will be. Fenerbahce with the 6-goal win over Falcons. It's been a very impressive game from the Turkish side. Very much deserved. 4 goals from Epan, 1 from Emre, and then 1 from Birch. Great game all round by the Turkish side. Obviously, you know, you can't look away from Epan. Man of the match, 4 goals. What a game for him. But either way, there is plenty more games coming up tonight. Well, there's one more game coming up tonight. There is plenty more FC24 Pro Clubs action coming up tonight in the second game of the evening, which will be Flair versus Poise, the retaining champions, or sorry, the returning champions. Can they retain their league title? Can they do it? We'll have to wait and see. There is plenty of action yet still to come here tonight. Make sure to stick around. We'll be back in a few moments' time with the second game of the evening. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a banger. We'll see you very shortly.
Data every month.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the VPG Esports Premier. We are here for the second game of the evening between the French side Flair and the Portuguese side Poise, the returning champions. God, can't get my words out tonight. Can they retain their championship this season? It is a very, very tough task for the Portuguese side. Like, they did such a good job last season. You know, they came out on top. They were always looking like they were going to win it from about the halfway point. They were always just that little bit ahead. It was always close, don't get me wrong, but it really turned up towards the end of the season. Question is, with all these new sides coming in, with all these returning sides from previous seasons, can they, bring themselves back to the level that they were last season? We'll have to find out. So, Flair, let's have a look at their team. Gordon Banks in goal, three at the back, Morale, Benny, and Kanissaru. CDM, Shishu Shiki, or Shishu Shiki. He's a legend. I can never get his name right on the first try, but he knows that if I could, I would. The other CDM being Demi. Then we've got Abdel Malik and Ozzy at the left and right mid. Knox, Rafa, and Sentinel and Senza up top. Sentinel obviously changing sides, moving to the French side. Flair, big signing for them. And now we'll have a look at Poise. Edu Martins in goal with Troyet. Angel Opt at centre-back with Ricardinho. And then we've got Taziek, Dreezy, Forged, Chisato, and the front three of Nashor, Dias Leal, and Luca. Now, this is obviously a massive game for both sides, but a big opportunity for Flair to show what they can bring to the table here in the VPG Esports Premier. Signing players like Sentinel is obviously a very, very big statement. Coming up against the league champions would be a even bigger statement if they could manage to topple them. Luca, Forge, plays it to the edge of the box for Nashor. He looks for the shot, but Fender manages to get in between him and the ball. Maybe a foul, but he doesn't give it. Angelo, sorry. That's a risky pass out from the back. Now a Sentinel, all on his lonesome, looks to go on his own. A good tackle, and they manage to come away with the ball. Poise in the red, and Flair in the white. For anybody wondering, Dias Leal. All played in, whipped into the box. Abdul Malik with the acrobat clearance. Nashor. Lovely. Chip up. Cross. Dias Leal. Ooh. Offside. I think he was quite a while. Quite a distance offside there. Either way, it would have been very nice. The chip up cross. Or the chip up over the top ball. Pee-wee Taziek. Name change there for Taziek. Chisato, tackled by Abdul Malik, and now Dreezy comes away with it. Dias Leal, out wide to Chisato, into the middle, dummy run, Luca now, twist, turns, and Shiki is the tackle. Lovely stuff. Sentinel plays the ball into the middle for Knox Rafa. Oh, he manages to win it back, Rafa. Now it's Ozzy, green time. That was a really nice shot there from the left midfielder. Tests the goalkeeper early on. 12 minutes into the game, got themselves a corner now. Who is going to be the target here from the corner? For Flair, whipped in near post. Chisato clears away. Now, to come up the other end, do Poise. Forge force a little bit far out wide, but doesn't seem to mind it. It's worked out quite well here for this team. Nashor dispossessed. Taziek manages to win it back. Back in possession of Poise once again. Dreezy. Again, not really much room for the pass. Dias Leal, Nashor pinged into the feet of Luca. Benny clears away. And this is one of the things about playing Poise. You're always going to be under this barrage of passes and pressure. Shishu manages to get there, but Dias Leal nods it on. Now it's Forge, looks to turn. Ozzy needs to be careful. Dias Leal trying to get a foot in there, but Gordon Banks does very well. And the corner will come out. Nayshaw going to be on it. What is the plan from the corner? Go to the edge of the box. Troyer, Diaz Leao. Oh, it was a very well worked corner. Inches away. Gordon Banks once again coming up big for his team. Sent in at the near post. Troyer nods it down for Luca, who takes a shot on, but straight into a wall of Flair players as they come down the other end. Knocks Rafa. Plays it back to Demi as you get a moment of breathing time. 20 minutes into this game. High octane, fast paced pro clubs action, as you would expect from these two sides. Flair, obviously, you know, it's kind of in the name, you expect them to be a fast paced, exciting to watch team, but we obviously know what Poise are like. Love to move that ball fast. They love to play these quick 1-2 passes. Easily out. Nice ball played over the top, out wide, Forged. Plenty of options. Nayshaw is the one he goes for. Into the feet of Luca. Really nice R1 dribbling. Plays it in behind Caniceru. Diaz Leao. Chisato is there to put it in the back of the net. And we're loving a gritty tonight. It is a gritty party up in here. As Chisato finds the back of the net. The player on the line a little bit too far back. It's unfortunate as Poise take the lead 1-0. As Flair, they've been defending well in the early stages of this game, but you always felt like Poise were going to find a way through, and they did just that. That cut back, so dangerous. Luca very good at doing it. But you've got to think that man Sentinel will have something to say at some point in this game. Obviously out. Oh, lovely pass to Nayshaw. Plenty of players in the middle. Forged! Absolutely smashes it into the back of the net with a massive header. Great cross. Fantastic cross from Nayshaw. The roulette's turn. Into the cross to Forged, who leaps up into the air. Gets his head on it. Pretty sure he's got aerial plus as well, just to help out even more. And Poise are, Flair are in danger of Poise taking over this game. Nayshaw, good tackle. Shisu manages to get the ball away. Sentinel sends Demi off on a run. For the right pass goes to Ozzy. Back to Shisu. Now it sends up. Oh, he's put a foot in there. Referee might have had a look at potential penalty, but this time Demi chips it up, knocks Rafa, nods it down. Taziek falls to Ozzy. Can he find a pass in behind? He's found the back of the net, Ozzy. Lovely bit of skill. Fires the shot away, falls back into his path kindly. And then the goal is gaping and finds the back of the net. Flair have got themselves back into this game. The French side back in it. But straight away, ball played forward for Luca. Morale there. Going to let it go out for a corner kick. The La Croqueta was the skill move used there by Ozzy. Managed to secure them the goal. It worked really well. Threw a lot of the players off there. Boys defenders, I don't think expected that skill move to come out. Luca looks to force the ball down the line for Nayshaw, but blocked and into touch for a Poise throw-in. Forged. Iwi Taziek on the ball. Nayshaw now. Plenty of players forward here for Poise. Morale puts in a good tackle. Falls to Taziek. Still low. Ball bobbling around. The ball's played forward. Maybe one more chance. No. Sentinel is offside and the half-time whistle will blow. At Poise 2. Flair 1. Flair got themselves back in this game late on in the first half, and now potentially they can look to go on and maybe take more than just a a loss out of this one. Maybe they can go into the second half and look to regain that level foot and bring it back to 2-2. Maybe even go further. They've definitely got the skill with their players. They've definitely got the talent in their players. Who's going to play now? Focus? No, this is Flair versus Poise. Now, I'm not too sure when Focus are going to be playing. Focus aren't in the Esports Premier, so we won't be seeing Poise. Oh, sorry, we won't be seeing Focus anytime soon. I wouldn't have thought. Did they get knocked? They got knocked out of the. They got knocked out of the European League as well, so I doubt we'll see them in that one. But who knows? Maybe we'll see them at some point. Diasley out. Nay short falls into the path of Pee-wee. It's nice. Thank you very much, Leveled Up Gaming. How are we doing, guys? Welcome into the stream. Nay short, Luca, Diasley out, Dreezy, Chisato, lovely bit of skill, finds a bit of space. Gordon Banks flying across goal. Flying across his box to get there. Lovely stuff. Abdul Malik now coming down the right. Senza knocks Rafa. Now it's Demi. Shisu knocks Rafa. Green timed but blocked by Angelo. Great tackle by Demi. Now it's Abdul Malik. As Poise defend well. Oh, Chisato very confident there, dribbling out of defence. Not even passing it out from the back. Diasley out. Ball played over the top down the left for Dreezy. Turns back. Demi with the interception. As it goes out for a Poise throw-in. Nayshaw, lovely ball for Luca. Can he find the back of the net? Of course he can. Poise is top goal scorer in Season 9. He's on the score sheet for the Season 10. He's on the score sheet here in this game. As Flair, they got one back, but Poise are the reigning champions for a reason. They are resilient, never give up attitude. Now they've got their 2-goal advantage back once again. Luca. Diasley, Luca once again. Forge looks to turn. No foul, says the referee. Well defended by Morale once again. Always one of the best defenders in the league. You know, he always does really, really well. Does a good job, especially coming up against one of the best strikers in the league of Luca. It's always going to be difficult, but to some extent, he has locked him up for the majority of the first half. I know obviously they're winning, but he has definitely put a stop to a lot of the chances, Morale, so he's done a great job so far. Voice of the best EE salesman. Not anymore, man. Not anymore, but appreciate it. Good tackle from Abdul Malik. Kizato on the throw in here for Poise. 65 minutes left here. Or 65 minutes in here, sorry. Penalty is the call from the referee. I'm not too sure what happened. But Diasley, the man on it, might give it to Luca. No, going to give it to Chisato. Can he find the back of the net? Oh, great save, Gordon Banks. He's been top quality today. I know they're 3-2 down, but he's come up with a lot of big saves, it has to be said. Could be a hell of a lot worse. BBK, that is, that's quality. Luca. Intercepted by Abdul Malik all the way back to Gordon Banks. 20 minutes left. They need to find a goal and they need to find it fast if they want to get back into this game. That reminds me, I do actually need to update my Twitter profile bio. Sichu Shiki under a lot of pressure. Forge wins it back. Diasley now tackled by Carniceru. Falls into the path of Nayshaw. Turns back. Offside is the call from the referee. Carniceru. Ball played long. Sentinel on his bonce. Abdul Malik now. Troyer with the tackle. And puts it forward for Diasley Carniceru. It's been a very tough game for Flair. Poise, very good, well-drilled defensively. Very hard to beat team. Demi, too easy with the interception. This is why they're so hard to play against. Yeah, Poise, last season champion, starting strong. That is very true. Luca getting on the score sheet as usual. Flair, they have not been the easiest of opponents for the Portuguese side. They are causing a bit of trouble, and they might cause some even more trouble here. Demi, chip up, scoop up, cross into the box for Abdul Malik. Edu Martins with a save that goes behind for a corner. Flair still in with a chance in this game if they can find a goal from this corner. Very difficult to do so, though. Goalkeeper being a bit tricky, coming out of his box. Not making it easy for the French side. Played in. Not too sure what the plan was there for the corner routine, but didn't work out this time. Chisato on the throw-in. Nayshaw runs down the line. Lovely close control from that man. Taziek looks to nod it down, falls back into his path. Now it's Luca to Dias Leao. And that will be all she wrote. 4 members of Poise getting on the score sheet. Dias Leao, the newest entry on that score sheet, as they go 4-1 up. 83 minutes into the game. And, well, what can you really say? They are the returning champions. They are the Season 9 champions, and they will want to put up a good fight to be Season 10 champions, and a really good way to start it here in this game. With just 5 minutes left on the clock here, we'll have to see what they can do. Nayshaw. Demi with the challenge. Sends Sentinel forward. Sentinel obviously going to be disappointed. New club, not the greatest of starts to the season. But I'm sure that they will find their footing. They've had a few new players joining. Ooh, Abdul Malik, have a go. Almost found the top left-hand corner of the net. Inches away. All played long. Benny nods it back to the goalkeeper, Gordon Banks. And that might be one last chance for Flair, maybe. Or potentially Poise. We've had a disconnection for Poise. Not too sure who it is. Nayshaw, Chisato, Dias Leao. Looking to find the space in behind. Nayshaw, still Nayshaw. Doesn't take the shot on. Not too sure what happened there, but that will be the full-time whistle at 4-1. Poise just performing really, really well. Many names on the score sheet. And yeah, they're just going to be very happy about that game. Forged, I think, got the first goal. Then it was Luca. Then it was Chisato. Then it was Dias Leao. So 4 names on the score sheet. Flair, unfortunately, could not find their way back into the game after scoring early on in the first half. Oh, sorry, very late in the first half. Really close to the 45th minute mark. But yeah, GG to both teams. And that is a very good way to wrap up the first game, or sorry, the first session of Season 10 of the Esports Premier. Fantastic way to kick us off with a really good start in Game 1 between Flair and Poise in the second game, and Fenerbahce in the first game. Really good stuff. Cracking start to the season. And obviously plenty more where that came from. Tuesday, we should be live tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, we also will hope to go live as usual. Same time, same place. If you haven't already, make sure to go over to VPG on Twitter. Make sure to drop them a follow if you haven't already subscribed here. It does mean a lot to us. You can get notifications for when we go live or any new videos that we post. Always post some really good builds for pro clubs. So if you are looking to get a competitive edge in your playoffs obviously going on right now. So if If you do want to try and get a competitive edge, you want to have a look at getting yourself a new build, there are plenty on the channel if you want to check them out. But my name has been George Overton. Hopefully you enjoyed. And as always, have a lovely rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow for some more Pro Clubs 11v11 competitive action here in the VPG Esports Premier. Thank you as always, and good night.